Okay. I'm gonna try a no mythic build this game, and well, not no mythic build, but no mythic first item. I'm gonna go Essence Reaver first since it was buffed back to 55 AD, and then I'm gonna go Essence Reaver into Infinity Edge. And for people, if I do upload this to YouTube, yes, this is a game with the buffs and stuff being live and the nerfs. The patch is live now on the NA server at least. So yes, the Kindred Q nerf is live, which is why you'll see some camps take slightly longer and a few more seconds and stuff. And you'll feel it most on chickens and wolves because that's when you lose 30 damage per Q, because every time you Q, obviously it hits 3 things and it's 10 damage per thing hit. So it's 30 less damage every time you Q something like chickens and stuff, which is kind of a pain, but it could be worse nerf. It's just an annoying early game nerf. What is best against tanks? PTA is not very good against tanks. It's not the worst, but if you're like, tanks tend to be something that are more of an issue mid to late game, and lethal tempo is better mid to late game. Conqueror is better, like, or not better, but Conqueror is good at all points in the game, but not the best, and PTA is better early games and in pure 1v1s. The Storm Razor bad? Yes. It's not worth buying. It's just not worth the item slot. If you want Storm Razor, just get what Red Smite instead. It does the same thing without taking an item slot for a mediocre item. Yeah, as you can see though, even with the nerfs and stuff, I can still full clear before crab spawns, even starting topside, so I didn't get a huge bot lane leash or anything. So, I mean, it doesn't change too much. It's just, again, it's just a little bit of an early game nerf, which you'll feel more if you don't kite well and stuff. It's just one of those changes that was just like a change that, in my opinion, doesn't address what made Kindred strong, but at the same time, it could be worse anyways. Ow. Ow. Pain. Pain. Ow. Oh my jeez, that's slow. Don't flash me. Don't flash me. Don't flash me. Don't flash me. Silas is coming. Okay, I'm alive. When do you use Galeforce? I don't personally ever use Galeforce anymore. There's very certain, like if I'm against like a Shaco and the enemy team's entirely squishy, sure, I'll use it then, but other than that, I won't. Because here's the thing about Galeforce. Its cooldown got really heavily nerfed because whenever it was like perma built in pro play. Why am I buying a potion? No. Whenever it was nerfed really to 110 seconds from pro play, it just kind of isn't worth using because you don't get to use it very often, and you're forced to kind of take Ingenious Hunter to get good value out of it. And in my opinion, it's just not worth it. The only situations are if you're against stealth champions like Shaco and stuff, because Galeforce will hit them when they're invisible if they're low health anyways and still kill them. So if you get a Shaco to like 200 HP and they try to stealth away, you can Galeforce and it will still hit them out of stealth. But other than that, in my opinion, it's just Galeforce isn't worth the item slot anymore. Kraken is just too good to pass up now. You get so much value out of Kraken. Kraken gives more AD, more attack speed, and its passive always procs, so you get a lot more damage out of it. Whereas with Kindred, you don't really need the extra dash, and the execute can be helpful. But again, it's on such a long cooldown, it's just not really worth it. Evelyn too? It's not worth it against Evelyn. Evelyn doesn't have the ability to go stealth in front of you if she's taking damage. Evelyn goes camouflage. If you're close to her, you'll still see her. It's not worth it against champs like Evelyn. Galeforce clears jungle faster. I still can't believe somebody tried to argue with me that Galeforce clears jungle faster than Kraken does until you have 2 items. And it's like, please explain. When I asked them to explain it how, they deleted their comment off of my video. And it's like, you get less attack speed with Galeforce, you get less AD with Galeforce, you don't get the true damage when farming. So when I asked them to explain it, they straight up just deleted their comment. And it's just like, bro, what, if you're gonna tell me I'm wrong, at least try to like be right or try to justify it. They were gale forcing their buffs, I guess.
Fear makes the chase more fun.
Fairly confident that bush right there is warded.
La, 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 pew, twang, pew.
Are you imitating me?
Thank you for the follow, is it Andriana? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but thank you. I appreciate the follow. Thank you very, very much. Hey, I guess I haven't said this since the 2. Again, if I do upload this to YouTube. If you don't know what the buffs are for Essence Reaver, I guess I will say this. Essence Reaver has the same AD as Collector now, and it also like Essence Reaver procs every time you Q, because Sheen has 1.5 second cooldown, where, you know, Q has 2 second cooldown. So you can spam Sheen procs and get the same AD as Collector, but it's also 200 gold cheaper than Collector is, which makes it really nice. Collector still has value against like squishies if you want the lethality and stuff, but the Sheen procs, if you maximize them, you'll get a lot more damage out of Essence Reaver in the long run. Plus you get unlimited mana once you have it too, which is kind of cool. You know, also kind of nice. Graves, you know smokescreen doesn't work if you stand in the smokescreen with me, right, friend? Don't ult me, don't ult me, don't ult me. I was scared he was gonna ult me. Get him, boys! Wonder if this will mark for me. I don't know if his chickens are alive or not. It has to mark if the chickens are dead, but I don't know if they're dead. Okay, it marks. There's my 4th mark. Let's go. He walked out of the Silas trying to Kindred ult for him. It's okay, Silas. Welcome to being a Kindred player.
Peacefully they go.
Hungry.
Oh, hit a plant. Oops.
This next one will be easy. More fun.
You're gonna reset. I hate you. I hate you for resetting on me.
Words, la la la, pew, twang, pew.
Are you imitating me?
The smoke is good when you do a joint. Yeah, no, see, I'm not a person who likes smoking, so no, I'm good. I'm not personally into smoking. You do you. If you like to smoke, that's your choice. I don't personally like it. No, I'm good. Karma was over there, which is why I got off of it. Yeah, see, Karma and Graves were waiting. No offense, Kindred is so unfun to play against. It's like, I trust, dude, you're not going to offend me by saying Kindred is not fun to play against. I agree. I don't like playing against Kindred either. But to be fair, I think most champions in the league can be very unfun to play against. I think most people agree that almost every champion is really obnoxious to play against when they're good. It's really hard to say there's champions that are enjoyable to play against. Some more so than others. Like, people might hate champs like Kindred, or like how me, I hate enchanters because I like to play ADC a lot, and I think enchanters are 10 times more boring to play against than like engage supports like Rel and Leona and Nautilus. So, you're not going to offend me. Everybody has the right to have an opinion, except for if you say Yuumi is balanced, in which case nobody cares about your opinion. Yuumi is just a garbage champion that shouldn't exist.
Those who dread us grant us the most power.
Graves gonna be here. Graves. Thanks. Appreciate it, bud.
It draws breath.
It meets us.
Graves, friend, you have to walk out of the smokescreen for the smokescreen to work. Friend, please.
Hush now. Rest.
Is this a paid actor moment or something, you know?
Chase to your heart's
Tire fast.
I mean, he's probably just thinking he's gonna one-shot me because he's Graves, but at the end of the day, yeah, it ain't happening. Okay, see, as much as I like this song, it constantly pops up on my Spotify like every day, and I don't feel like listening to it every day, so I gotta skip it.
A careless thought. All things great and small.
Yumi might be balanced. You mean the worst champion in the game? Yeah, Yumi might be the worst champion in the game. Doesn't change the fact that Yumi is one of the worst design champions in the league. Which is why she keeps getting gutted. I like the song. It just pops up on my Spotify like every day. How does Kindred feel at the patch? It's pretty much the exact same, except for a little bit of a slower, like a couple seconds slower early game clear. Pretty much the exact same. I'm gonna get first blood turret with my Vic. I don't know how I was even in range to get gold from that turret right there, but I'm not going to, honest. So low key still broken, yes. It's just a slightly slower early game clear and a tiny bit less damage early game, which can be noticeable, but it's not enough to make a champion that was as strong as Kindred not good by any means. You don't like Yumi? Nobody likes Yumi. If she's even saying she don't like Yumi, what are you doing, Riot? She likes everything. She's a nice person. Oh, hi! Okay. I was definitely ready for that. You like to play her? No, you like to nap on her is what you mean to say, Chi.
We are not dreams.
I'm never going to live down the fact that you literally fell asleep while you were playing Yumi as my support. I will never live this down.
Follow the tracks.
It came to nothing.
I left you in spawn to be rude. That's what happened, alright.
Your next treat, dear wolf. All things linger.
In our shadow.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
The name of the April's album? Wait, what? What are we talking about? Album? What album? Crap, I couldn't do the damage I needed to in time. I could have actually quadrupled that. Oh, Vic, you got this. Let's go, Vic.
No walls.
Again, oh, against the current. Okay. I was very confused with what you were talking about. I was like, what? You said album and I had no clue. Alright, well, we got our 2-item power spike. Let's see how this feels. I should be able to just literally walk in the Graves jungle and delete it. He didn't have a full item, and I have 2 full items.
Right.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
They laugh
And scream.
and dance.
And flee.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
One trace.
I got my blue smite. I get to be zoomy. Okay, I don't have magic resist, and that's still a Silas, so realistically I shouldn't. Hi, Graves.
Drift gently into oblivion.
Oh, I almost was able to kill him there. I only autoed him twice too, which is kind of the funny part. Okay. What you doing? I don't know where Silas is. I'm kind of scared.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team
There's Silas.
has destroyed.
I do so much damage, but I can't get near them enough to kill them because they run like immediately. That dragon was actually really nice because I need some more attack speed. I don't really have much attack speed this. Maybe LT would have been good this game. But then again, I've gotten a lot of damage out of my PTA already, so yeah. Badge. They just speed away every time, and I can't catch them, which is the sad part. Woo! I get more attack speed now. Yay! I'm gonna die for going for this, probably. I'm gonna try it. Oh, there's Silas. Wait, he got left on the other side of the wall. What? Ow! I feel like Silas just got so scammed right there. Oh no. Oh, I almost lost vision of him for a second because I walked back into the blind. There's a Warwick coming right there. Alright, let's go. You enter Speedy Quinn jungle? Probably.
Only to find us sooner.
But Polo, you don't have a mythic. I know. I'm aware.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Well done, dear wolf.
My team's actually here. My team's actually pretty cool, cool this game. They actually respond to things pretty well.
Yet they are never prepared.
You don't really play. To be fair to you, I offered to play Paladins and stuff with you. But I know you said you have most fun on League nowadays. Sorry. Yeah, I understand how you feel. What happens, unfortunately, when you main a game and then it gets changes a bunch and things. I don't know. I think buffed Essence Reaver is my favorite thing for these changes. Buffed Essence Reaver is just so good. I really, really like the buffed Essence Reaver.
Savor life's close.
Double crit cloak and IE doesn't sound good to me. I would rather have Essence Reaver and IE. First item IE with no attack speed and just investing that much gold in the stuff just wouldn't be worth it. You don't have the enough AD behind the extra crit damage to justify it. I wouldn't do that personally. It, in my opinion, does not sound good in the slightest. If you want to try it, feel free. Alright, I did second most damage of the game. Victor did the most. Yeah, that didn't feel bad at all. I really do like the Essence Reaver buff, though. It's my favorite. I'm so glad they rebuffed Essence Reaver back to what it was.